Alright, we have to talk about the time Maki went fucking apeshit on the Zenin clan and became as badass as Toji. It all unfolds when her father confines her in this cursed spirit room with curses ranked at level 2 and below, alongside her dying sister, Mai, with his intentions being for the spirits to just kill them both, calling them a stain on his life. What a father. Maki rushes to Mai's side as quick as she can, feeling guilty about her sister's condition and repeatedly reminding herself that she anticipated this day would come eventually. Then, if you thought the Mei situation was fucked with her younger brother and her, then take a look at Maki, who leans into her sister and kisses her. Comment what you will on that, I'll say no more. Momentarily, Maki wakes up in this new place, finding Mai alive beside her due to Mai's curse technique. Mai explains that her use of the technique combined with the severe injuries from her father's attack, it's not looking good and it's gonna lead to the tragic death of herself, and she says farewell to her sister Maki. But Maki is all like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? And the explanation is given as to why. As twins both still alive, it would have been impossible for Maki to become stronger. Since their time in the womb, they were destined to be at a disadvantage. In the world of cursed techniques, identical twins are considered as one. So Maki is essentially Mai and vice versa. No matter how much effort Maki put into training, it would have become useless because Mai had no desire to become stronger. Also, if Maki lacked curse energy while Mai possessed some, it would have also been pointless. Mai reveals the truth to Maki: as long as she remains alive, Maki's growth will be stunted. Therefore, there's only one solution to ensure Maki's growth. But what does this exactly mean? Consider Maki in comparison to Toji for one moment. Just like Toji, Maki possesses heavenly restriction, but she was unable to harness it due to her being a twin to her sister Mai, who did possess some cursed energy. In this world, twins are viewed as a single entity, so Mai's cursed energy was also attributed to Maki, effectively preventing her from utilizing heavenly restriction as long as Mai was alive. Mai wishes for Maki to be able to activate her heavenly restriction as soon as she passes away, as it's her desire for her sister. She never wanted to grow stronger. Now, it's important to note that the situation is mutual. Maki is also holding back Mai, preventing her from fully accessing her complete cursed energy and employing a fully powered construction technique, among other things. Got it? If one dies, the other can use their full power. As Mai exhausts her remaining curse energy and pushes herself to the point of death, she bestows Maki a parting gift, a brand new sword. Then waking, Maki finds herself surrounded in a room filled with menacing cursed spirits, ready to just tear her ass apart. But from a distance, her father, who had abandoned her to die, twitches and turns to confront a terrifying sight. The cursed spirits in the room have vanished. They're gone. Maki took them all out with ease, and more impressively, she did it without her glasses that she needed to see curses in the first place. So this is getting serious, and her dad is overwhelmed by an intense sense of fear. His body shook and recalls the same fear that Toji had instilled in him a long time ago, a fear he worked on hard to suppress. Now sensing that same fear pouring from his daughter Maki, he hesitates no longer and quickly unleashes his curse technique, Blazing Courage, with the intent of just incinerating Maki to a pile of ashes. And he's talking crazy too, saying, "Let's fight, my worthless child. Like, who are you to even be throwing insults? The same worthless child that's about to whoop your ass now." In a blink of an eye, Maki has no mercy and easily slaughters her dad. I mean literally slaughter. Without glancing back, she cuts his head in two, causing the top portion of his head to tumble to the ground. She then gazes at her sword and says, "Mai, let's begin," prepared to stir some more shit up. And good, cause fuck this guy as a dad. He had it coming for a long while now. I just wish we were able to see him beg and weep for his life against his so-called worthless daughter. And think about this, if Maki's presence is similar to Toji now, just imagine how many other Zenin clan members who were afraid of Toji is gonna shit themselves when they see Maki. Oh, you are going to fucking love this. It's not long before other Zenin members are alerted to Maki's badass outbursts, and they quickly dispatch the Kukuro unit, a lower branch of Hei who lack innate techniques, to confront her. Good luck with that. Naoya and Junichi receive news of Maki's actions, including the report of Ogi's death, and they're in disbelief hearing about this. The Kukuro unit spots Maki and tries to halt her by completely surrounding her before charging at her to launch an attack. And Maki is too cold, too fucking cold now. To all these heartless bastards who ruined her childhood, she begins slashing everyone in this room. And I'm not talking to just inflict minimum damage. No, she's killing people left and right. Following the defeat of the Scrubs, the Kukuro unit, the Hei, who are the most powerful sorcerers in the Zenin clan, possessing skills of grade 1 or higher, arrive on the scene, with Junichi also in attendance. There's no messing around here. They don't even let the captain of the Kukuro unit fight first. They try to jump her, and at this moment, there's little anyone can accomplish or really do, as Maki with ease massacres even the Hei members. Despite each member's united efforts to restrain her and gain the upper hand, she easily evades them with her new crazy speed. It's clear that Maki has become similar to Toji. Despite the intervention of Junichi, it fails, as in the next panel, Maki is walking away with his severed head among a ton of lifeless bodies scattered around her. Now that's metal as fuck. We all see how cold and ruthless Maki is now. I just hope she doesn't lose her personality that we all know her from, but she suffered so much that I just can't blame her. Now, we all know Naoya is this dickhead, right? Well, if you hate Naoya like I do and want to see him get beat down, then this is for you. Keep watching. The leader of the Hei is next to face a murderous state Maki. Still somehow oblivious to the danger, he taunts Maki saying, "Don't you have a human heart?" mocking her, and Maki responds, "No, it was taken from me." And yeah, there's no denying that Maki was a victim of the entire clan during her upbringing, and now she lost her dear sister due to the foolishness of her own family, and that was the last straw. Every action Maki takes against this clan is a result of their own doing, and they have no one else to blame but themselves. Before we see the fight, let's see a brief flashback of a young Naoya. As a kid, he doesn't have such a punchable face. As a child, he's thrilled after being informed that he'll be the next leader of the clan, following his father. Even at a young age, he displays the same arrogant demeanor that we know him for now. Having overheard discussions from other clan members about a black sheep in the Zenin family who possesses no cursed energy, Toji, he's fast to dismiss Toji based solely on hearsay and descriptions of him until their paths actually align, and with Toji now in front of him, Toji appears anything but pitiful like how Naoya imagined. The fight commences between Maki and Naoya, with Naoya furious at the comparison of Maki to Toji. He regards her as nothing more than despicable and unworthy of being likened to the terrifying Toji, and he unleashes like some fast, rapid punches at Maki, then seizes her arm and forcefully kicks her, sending her flying. Using his fast speed, he capitalizes on the advantage to land additional strikes on Maki. Respect on one thing though, he's already outperforming all previous attempts made by members of the Zenin clan and doing way better than them, so good on him for that. He grabs her and hurls her around, still infuriated by the Toji comparison. He refuses to accept it and envisions himself at the top, believing that he's the only one capable of standing alongside Toji and GOJO. His next strategy is to attempt to strike Maki at his maximum speed and bring this fight to an end. My fellow One Piece fans, this is a scene exactly like that time Luffy punches Bellamy. Everything from the build-up to the satisfaction we get from it when it's finished, just hear me out. Naoya repeatedly calls Maki an imposter and presents projection sorcery, a technique that traces movement at 24 frames per second and entraps anyone who violates that rule inside a frame for 1 second. And of course, Naoya believes he has the advantage with this move, but if his opponent can sustain their movements, they'll be able to react and counter everything a user of this technique does, which Maki totally does, and reacts by punching the shit out of Naoya in a moment that we all waited for, leaving a huge dent in his face, similar to Luffy doing the same for Bellamy. And boy, are both of these moments just so satisfying to me. I couldn't ask for a better fate for Naoya. It would have been so satisfying if she had just killed him there, but the thought of Naoya having to live with the knowledge that someone he always considered inferior defeated him and chose to spare his life is pretty interesting to me. There's great potential for captivating character development from him in the future, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. At least that's what I was thinking until this. To close up the story of the Zenin massacre, Maki's about dead mother enters the room where Naoya lies, and he's on the floor expressing anger at Maki's action and feeling insulted that he was left alive. But in her last moments, Maki's mom walks in with a knife and stabs Naoya in the back before collapsing and dying. Okay, whoa, I didn't see this coming. What's interesting is that in her final moments before passing away, she reflects on Mai and Maki as children, expressing gratitude and being glad for having given birth to the two of them. Something I never thought I'd see from her, and this kind of came out of nowhere. Now, she could have just been acting like this the whole time to please the Zenin clan and kind of fit in, although it doesn't excuse her from being a shitty mother, so it is what it is. The story concludes with no indication of Naoya's fate. I'm not completely sold that he's dead, while I would be satisfied if he were, given the cruel person he was. Like I said earlier, I'd also feel let down and would consider it a missed opportunity. I do believe there's potential for Naoya to undergo significant growth and become something special. No, not now. But I could be wrong and he's totally dead. I'll find out soon. So much for Megami being a leader to a clan that's now slaughtered.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Maki leaves the scene with Mai's lifeless body. She runs into Momo, who is in distraught upon realizing that Mai is no longer among them. Maki then places Mai's body in Momo's arms, stating, "She's in your hands now." And we get the final details of the fate of the Zenin clan. Jesus, I didn't think their demise would come this quick, and by Maki of all people, who became a top tier character in strength, just like that. Holy fuck, that was sick. As for the Zenin clan members who were absent on this fateful day where everyone was slaughtered, they all too met a described violent death. No one was spared, and there was no escape for any of them. No residuals was discovered at the locations of the deaths, but traces of cursed energy from a cursed weapon were detected in the body's wounds. Several days later, both the GOJO and Kamo clans suggest the removal of the Zenin clan from the big three families. However, no official decision got made just yet, as it's all up to Jujutsu headquarters at the end of the day. But in a matter of days, and that's only because every member wasn't present at the same time, or else it'd probably be in one day. But Maki managed to get rid of the entire clan with her new fresh strength. One of the three big families in the Jujutsu Kaisen world gone just like that. Honestly, they're lucky this didn't happen a lot sooner with Toji being the killer, because I imagine he would have done it a lot faster. But then again, would you consider dying faster lucky? But imagine when Maki actually gets an opportunity to train with her new awakened abilities. This was awesome. What do you guys think of the Maki we have now? How are we feeling about the Zenin clan's demise? Would you guys prefer it if Maki died and Mai lived? Let me know your thoughts. And thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys on the next one.